We now come to describing the main method of the study, which is indeed not a black box, at least for the project team. The scenario analysis as a methodical foundation of the study is common and proven in futurology. In scenario preparation, the first step is to determine the target field and to analyze the field of investigation. Here, relevant sources for work research, such as basic work on labor, studies with a prognostic character on the future of work, and special topics such as changes in the world of work due to new technologies and currently the COVID-19 virus, have been evaluated and compiled in a wiki. For the determination of areas of influence, the so-called STEEP method was used first. With the help of this method, a field of investigation can be divided into influencing factors using 5 categories. The STEEP method was helpful as a starting point, but it was not sufficient. Since current and hypothetical, future work is characterized also by individual or micro-sociological factors, this approach had to be extended. In doing so, the method of the morphological box was incorporated into the project. The morphological box is a heuristic method for decomposing a topic or a task into delimited partial aspects that can be divided into superordinate categories and subordinate criteria. Based on this method, which goes back to the Swiss astrophysicist Fritz Zwicky, we added these microfactors as influencing criteria. Future work also shows possible scenarios as hypotheses for our project. With reference to selected studies on the future of work, as well as through expert interviews, the STEEP table was then further refined so that the result was an overview with 5 so-called environments and their possible influence on the future of work. These 5 environments are now based on a total of 32 influencing factors that describe the current status quo on the one hand and projections, which means alternative visions of the future of work on the other. Within this framework, the influencing factors were compared in pairs and evaluated on the basis of an ordinal matrix. Firstly, according to which of the 2 is more important for the topic of the study, and secondly, how they influence each other. As a result, it was possible to work out the influencing factors that are of high importance and are of less importance for the future of work. What becomes visible so far is a mixture of micro factors and macro factors. Macro factors like technological development and globalization, and micro factors like the division of labor, value creation, and the process of work itself, which have high importance. We compared all these factors within our Szenario-Software INKA, which exhibits, as an intermediate result so far, the influencing factors which have a systemic importance within the further process of scenario development. So, factors which have a strong or less strong effect on the scenario development for the future of work.